everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be filming a makeup haul today. These are all of the things that I picked up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and then I also picked up some stuff off of Too Faced and some stuff off of the e.l.f. website. So I figured I'd throw those in towards the end of this haul. But I did pick up a little bit of things during the 21 Days of Beauty. I didn't pick up as much as I have in previous years, but let's go ahead and get into everything that I hauled. So the very first thing I picked up was the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. This palette has been on my wish list for a while, and I haven't had a chance to play with this yet, so I can't really say how I feel about the palette. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys with the ring light here, but this is pretty much just an all matte palette, and it does have a shade here called Transforming Pearl, this shade right here, which is kind of like a pearly satin or shimmery shade, and this is supposed to take it's a transforming shade. It's supposed to kind of give like a pearlized look to any of the shadows, or you can use it as a highlighter. So far, just swatching this palette, I really like it. I think it looks very pigmented. It does look like it has a lot of easy to use colors, so I'm probably going to get a lot of use of this palette during the school week, so we'll see how it goes. The next thing I picked up is the Lorac Unzipped Gold and the Lorac Unzipped palette. I'm sure you guys have seen these. I haven't had a chance to play with the Unzipped Gold palette yet, but I have had a chance to play with the Unzipped palette, and I really do like the Unzipped palette. The Unzipped palette has a lot of like rosier and rose gold shades to it. The shadows are absolutely amazing. They're very, very pigmented, very vibrant colors. And so far, the 3 times that I've worn the palette, I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, I haven't really played too much with the gold version. This one just has a lot of gold and brownie colors to it, but I do really like the way it's swatching. So I think it's going to perform just as well as the Unzipped palette, and I'm really excited that I picked these up. Again, these are both 50% off, so I took advantage because they have been on my wish list for a while. I picked up 3 blushes from Urban Decay. These are the Urban Decay Afterglow powder blushes. I picked up the color Bittersweet, I picked up Indecent, and I picked up Kinky. I've already tried the formula of these blushes. I own every other color except for these 3, but I decided to pick them up because these are the colors that I wanted to kind of play around with, but they were a little bit out of my comfort zone. So this is Bittersweet right here. Then we have Indecent, which is, it looked like it was going to be a much brighter peach, but in person it's actually a much like more toned down peach. So I don't know why I hadn't picked this one up sooner. That's it right there. It's a really pretty peach, and this one doesn't have any shimmer in it. And the last one is Kinky, which is kind of this brownish nude, and this one does have shimmer. But I picked up one accidentally last time that did have shimmer in it, and the shimmer doesn't really translate. It's just shimmer. It's not really glitter. That's a swatch right there. So that's everything that I picked up during the 21 Days of Beauty. So next I went onto the Too Faced website. They were having like an April Fool's special like little set. So I decided to pick up this set, and it came with the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Funfetti. This is like a limited edition shade. I think it's really pretty. I haven't swatched this yet. It looks like it's like a peachy pinky color with a little bit of a gold sheen to it. So it looks like it's going to be a very pretty color. It also came with the Funfetti Ultra Plush Lip Gloss in Mocha Freeze. Very pretty packaging. I've actually never tried any of the Too Faced lip glosses, but this doesn't look to be super pigmented. It looks like a more sheer lip gloss. It has a little bit of a tint to it. I really like lip glosses that aren't very sticky, and this one doesn't feel like it's a very sticky lip gloss. I have already tried this lip gloss out. It also came with this cute little kabuki brush. I'm probably not going to use this brush even though it's very soft soft. I'm probably just going to use it as like a decorative piece. And then it came with a deluxe size sample of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I did have a 20% off coupon, so I decided to get the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm sure you guys have seen what this bronzer looks like. I decided to pick up the milk chocolate because I felt like the chocolate was a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I did have a deluxe size sample of that, and I really prefer the milk chocolate Soleil. I did order one thing off the Macy's or Nordstrom website, and this is, I can't remember if it was Macy's or Nordstrom. I'll leave it somewhere linked down below, but I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in So Hollywood. This highlighter has been out of stock for a very, very long time. So this is the highlighter right here, and this is in the color So Hollywood. This is a very, very well-known highlighter here on YouTube. A lot of people have talked about it. It's very similar to MAC Whisper of Guild, Laura Geller Gilded Honey. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous gold highlighter, and I'm so excited that I got my hands on it. It really is a gorgeous formula, a gorgeous color, and I do tend to like gold tone highlighters. So even though I didn't need another highlighter in my collection, I wanted to pick it up because I've heard so many people talk about it, and I wanted to take advantage of the fact that it had come back in stock. So then I ordered a few things from the e.l.f. website. The first thing I got was this Fiji matte blush and bronzer duo. Those are the colors right there. It has a very, very gorgeous blush and then a very, very nice bronzer. It's actually very similar to the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I have already used this duo already, and I really, really like the way it looks. It's a very, very quick and easy blush and bronzer. So this is what I have been using every day for the past week since I've received it already. I really like using this during school days. I like the powders. I like how they're very, very smooth and silky. I like the way they apply. They don't apply very blotchy, and these are just really nice everyday colors. So I've really been enjoying this little duo. And then the last two things I picked up from e.l.f. were their eyeshadow palettes. I wanted to get the Mad for Matte 2 palette. This recently came out and it's been out of stock for a while, but I got an email notification from e.l.f. that it had come back in stock. I have the Mad for Matte palette and I absolutely love that palette. It's very, very pigmented, very smooth. I recommend the Mad for Matte palette to anybody who is looking for a good matte eyeshadow palette. I really, really like these eyeshadows. I want to get the Mad for Matte too because it definitely has a lot like warmer and deeper colors in there. And then I decided to get the Nude Rose Gold palette. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Naked palettes. I believe like the Naked 3 that has all of the rose golds. The mattes swatch really nicely in here, and the shimmers do as well. So I was just really, really curious to try because I've only tried the matte palette, but they do seem to be swatching really nicely. The shimmers, I want to say, aren't necessarily like super shimmery. They're more like satiny finishes. They don't they do feel smooth. They don't feel like they have chunky glitters in them, but they're not as bright or as intense as like the Urban Decay Naked palettes. But I think with a little bit of a Fix Plus you can make some of these eyeshadows pop. But I am really excited to play around with these shadows. They're very affordable. I believe these shadows are like $10, and then of course you can always use a coupon and get them on sale. So that's it. That's everything I picked up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and then again a couple of things off of some random websites. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy makeup hauls. Leave me a comment down below with whatever things you picked up during the 21 Days of Beauty. I'm curious to know what deals people took advantage of during that sale. Don't forget to subscribe. I am currently posting 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!